Mana? I'm sharing my screen. Okay, can you guys see my screen for of lecture 4?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, so today we will proceed with bus I/O circuit and producing the fabrication files using Altium CAD. So the producing fabrication files ni also known as Gerber file, Gerber, okay, to produce the Gerber file. So these files are the files that we use to transfer our circuit, the schematic to or PCBs or the design of your project of your circuit to be transferred into the real PCB. Okay, so you will use this Gerber file, this fabrication file, and then you can pass the fabrication file to the fabrication center, wherever you are using them, whatever services that you are using lah. Okay, so you transfer them into PDF, so you can submit to the personnel who can do your PCB fabrication lah. Okay, so inside the Gerber file, you'll have all the details, such as the size of your board, the upper layer design, lower layer, the drill holes, where to drill and everything will be in there lah. So we will learn about them today. Okay. Alright, but first of all, we will start with the bus I/O circuit, bus input/output circuit first lah. Okay. So now I want you to open up your Altium. So same goes to me lah. Okay, so I'll open up my Altium and design this. Okay, this simple circuit lah. You have 8 bidirectional ports, 1 header 10, 1 capacitor of 100 nano, 8 capacitor of 8 resistors of 1 kilo, and then VCC and ground. Okay, so I want you to try to design this one. Okay, so I'll give you about 5 minutes to design this. Should not consume any longer than 5 minutes. Okay, guys, are you ready with this design here, like mine? Oh, guys.
Ya, saya sikit lagi saya.
All right. Okay, I think we should proceed. Yeah. All right. The output of each of these port. Make sure that you choose the type of the I/O to become bidirectional. Okay, so means that you will have both of the end of the port are pointy tips lah. So means that you can make a connection from the left side or the right side. Tak ada masalah. Okay. And then make sure you name them as B0 until B7 as shown in the diagram lah. Okay, B7, B0 until B7. Okay, and then you add your place wire. Okay, for each of these, what we call it, each of these ports, and then the connection pin for the header, and all of the resistors. So you tambah sikit place wire ni dekat setiap output dia, input dia, input of the the output of the ports, and then the input of the header 2 until 9 and the resistor. Okay. Okay, so saya dah letak saya punya, and then of course once you've connect the wire to all of these pins that I've told you just now, and then you add net on top of it just to give the net a name lah. Means that this is port B0, but this line here is the net of B0. Okay, this is port, and then this line here is net. So give each of them this if of the net the same name with the port lah. So B0, B0, B1, B1. And then same goes to the header, B0 up until B7, from pin 2 until pin 9. And then from resistor 1 will becomes the net connection for B0 up until resistor 8 become 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it doesn't matter lah as long as it is like this lah. Okay, so R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, R6, R7, R8. Okay, so make sure the connection has their own net. So net tu you namakan sama juga, B0, B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6 and B7. Okay. Alright. Okay, so tukar dulu lah. Ya, cuba buat dulu lah yang ni. Give each of the pins of the header, the connection to the resistors, and the output of the ports to become connected with a wire, and then name the wire with net, with the same name of the port connection. Guys, kita boleh proceed ke?
Okay, sir. Boleh.
Boleh ah. Alright. So once you have done with the naming of the net for each of the wire that you have added to the ports, resistors, and header just now, and then here. We have place bus here. We are going to use this function after this, but before that, I want you to click on this one first. Place bus entry at each, of the net just now. Okay, at the end of each net that you have done just now for B7, B0 until B7. So you click on this one and then place them at the end of each nets. So for the net that came out from these ports, the input of this header, and then to the input of all of this resistor. Okay, so click on bus entry. Okay, so click bus entry and then place them there. Okay, so it will look something like this lah. The bus entry will be diagonal direction. The direction of the bus entry will be in the diagonal punya bentuk lah, 45 degrees. Okay, so you add them at the output of this port, and then you add them at the input of this header as well as at the resistors. Okay, it doesn't matter, jangan risaulah. Ada yang naik ke atas, ada yang turun ke bawah. But as long as they are 45 degrees, they are diagonal, means that it is okay. Okay, just place at the other end of the each of the net that you have designed just now, B0 until B7. Whichever net that has the name of B0 until B7, you connect with the bus entry. So it should look like this lah. Alright, once you are done with the bus entry, now you can click on this button here to place bus. So place bus ni macam kita letak wire juga lah sebenarnya, the same way lah, cuma bus the size should be larger than the normal connections lah. So I place them here first, okay, by connecting all of the bus entry from my port of B0 until B7 with the bus entries at the header. Okay, and then I want to make sure that they are also connected with the bus entry of these resistors. Okay, so I'll make the connection to connect them together lah. Alright, so it should look like this. Alright, so you may try. Okay, by the way, the steps are shown in my notes as well lah. Okay, so if you look at this one here, okay, we are using the bidirectional port and then place wire at these three places here. Then place net for each of the wires just now to give them names, and then place the bus entry with the final step of placing the bus. Okay, so that is the steps of bus I/O lah. Okay, so I think this is easy basically. You just follow all the steps, then you should be fine lah. Okay, sebab dia tak ada apa specific things that we have to do sebenarnya. Just place everything and then it will be connected together lah. Okay, and then from this is where you obtain your Gerber file, your fabrication output. But before that, we have to make sure that we convert this schematic into PCB. So I'll create a new PCB file first. PCB board wizard, okay, and then I click on next. I want to make sure that I'm using matrix, custom size. Okay, so for this one, I want them to be a little bit smaller lah, 100 millimeter times 60 millimeter. Okay, so I'll check if it is suitable. If not, then we have to change them later lah. Okay, rectangular, and then click on next. Power plane 0, signal layers 2, through holes only, through hole components and 1 track, and then finish. So I'll wait for my PCB to be available in the software first. So this is my board, and I'll drag them to my exercise 6. So I want to save the name to bus, bus bus.pcb document. Okay, so now I'm here. I already have the PCB ready for me to transfer from my schematic. So first thing I have to do is make sure the annotation is okay. I don't think there will be any problems. Okay, no changes were made. And then Okay, I'll save my project first. Okay, then I'll click on bus schematic and then update the PCB document bus. All right, execute changes, make sure that everything is green, and then close. Then this is my circuit. I'll drag my circuit into the PCB and then I'll rearrange lah. So this should be easy because you have only 8 resistors and then 1 capacitor with 1 header. So it should be easy for you to rearrange them. I think I'll grab all of them together so that they are aligned. Okay, and place this here, and then these things over here. Okay, all right. So I'm happy with the arrangement of my circuits. And then what else do I have to do? I have to set the rules first. Design rules. Okay, so with here I have to add another with one with the name of power. So do not forget these steps, yeah. Okay, change the size to 0.6, 0.7, and 0.8 for power. And then for width 0.3, 0.4, and 0.5, that should be okay lah. This one you have to follow the instruction given in the question lah. Normally saya akan bagi tahu dekat dalam soalan berapa dia punya size. Okay, and then here the queries, don't forget the custom queries. So innet, saya pun tak ingat dia punya ni moment ya. Okay, so the rule should be innet. I'm using VCC just now. VCC. Innet GND. Oh, B0. So innet VCC or innet GND. Okay, and then my vias, set the size to 2 millimeters. Okay, 0.8 lah. Kita nak dia become standard. Okay. Alright, and then click on apply, and then power. Okay, dah ada. Size dah set. Width size has also already been set. Vias as well done. Okay, so click on apply. Okay, and then now you are ready to route all. Okay, just wait for the status to be to stop, means that it is okay now. So this is my circuit lah. This is my PCB. So now I have top and bottom layers, each of them blue and red. So you may change to view lah, which layer that you want to view. Okay, save your work lah. That's the best thing to do. So if you notice here, okay, for example, the connection, these lines and these lines. Okay, so the sizes of the connections are different because the thin line, that is for the normal trace, normal connections. Okay, the width just now 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. But the one with the larger size, that is for your ground or for your VCC. So it will go around 0.7 or 0.8 mil lah. Sebab tu you nampak ada yang tebal, ada yang nipis. So that you know which one are the connection, are the interconnection between the components, and which are the connections or interconnections between the components or the components with the VCC or ground. Okay. So I'm using VCC and GND. So make sure if you are using 5 volt, so the query just now, make sure you change the VCC to plus 5 volt lah. Whatever name that you are using. Okay, so the queries just now is to make sure that VCC and ground is the one who will be utilizing the power punya size. Sebab power dengan width biasa tadi kita bezakan. We differentiate them. Okay. So now I am ready with my PCB from my schematic. Now I am about to create my Gerber file. Okay, my fabrication output file. Alright, so the steps are here. What you have to do is first, you go to file and then click on fabrication outputs and then click on Gerber file. So file and then where is now? Okay. File, fabrication output, and then click on Gerber files. So here the steps are in my notes. So kejap saya transfer ke sebelah so senang saya nak tengok. Okay, always use the units of millimeters and the format, make sure you choose to 4:2. So the format should be set to suit the requirements of your project. The 4:2 format has 0.01 millimeter resolution. Okay, so if you are using 4.3, then you are using 1 micrometer. 4.4, 0.1 micrometer. So we don't want the resolution to become too small lah, because we are not in the industries yet. So we are using this software for our personal usage. So kita nak size dia dalam 0.01, okay, millimeter. Alright, and then click on layers and then plot layers to make sure that use on. So click on plot layers, click on use on, and then click OK. Okay, then my camtastic1.cam files will be stored under the same project PCB of my exercise 6 or this bus exercise lah. Okay. So save them. Let the file use the recommendation name lah. Kita gunakan nama yang dia bagi ni. Biar je. Okay, I'll save my project. I like all of my files to not be in red color lah. Okay, so you have your Camtastic Cam here. Okay, this is your PCB just now, and then this is your schematic. And then go to file, fabrication output, and then click on NC drill file. So you go to files. Files. Make sure you click on your PCB lah. Files, fabrication output, and then NC drill files. This is for the drilling part. Okay, so millimeter same. We are using same units, format 422 for 0.01 millimeter. And then the rest, just let them be. Click on OK. So start units 422 trailing apps inch. Okay. So when this pop up, just click on OK. Then you'll have your drill file. So this is the position where you need to drill on your board. So what is this drilling used for? Kalau you tengok dekat you punya PCB tadi, ni benda bulat-bulat ni lah. Okay. The vias, where you'll be placing the pin of the components. So itulah Camtastic 2 ni, dia tunjuk dekat mana pin. So these are the files that you need to proceed by submitting them to the fabricator lah. Okay, might be that you'll have to do it. Contohnya lah dekat jalan pasar. Okay, you just send this file, then they will fabricate the PCB board to you lah. But of course you have to pay for them. But you may find that some of your lecturers, okay, might have these PCB board machines. So you can ask them to design for you lah. Okay, so these are the files that you need to submit to them in terms for you to be able to obtain your PCB board. Okay. All right. So here on the Camtastic 2 file, you click on it and then click on File, Export, and then Save Drill. Okay. So select layer, make sure you select the L1 bus.txt, the file that we designed just now. And then click on units. The integer is 2, the decimal is 3, and then units we are using metric, absolute, and 0 trailing. And then click on OK. And then OK again. And then the output file will be placed here. Okay. App data roaming Altium Designer. Okay, so I will be changing this folder to the folder where I'm saving my task exercise 6 lah. PCD exercise 6. Okay. And then click on OK. Alright. And then save your Camtastic file. Save your project. So producing, fabricating files, you will have these 4 things which is very, very important for you to submit to the fabricator. The .gbl, .gtl, .gko, and .txt. So GBL for bottom layer, GTL for top layer. This is for double-sided only, of course, if you are using, but normally we're using double-sided lah. GKO for the keep out layer means that basically the size of your PCB and your text document. Okay, so all of the files are located in the project outputs folder under your PCB project folder. So tadi saya tunjuk macam mana nak save everything, so you can find them there lah. Okay, and then you may transfer this Gerber file, these drill files into PDF. So what you have to do, just click on file. Okay, so you click on the bus for the PCB just now. So click on file and then click on Smart PDF. So Altium Designer Smart PDF, click on next. And then Smart PDF can export the currently viewed document or documents in the current project. So I want to save the PDF into the same folder lah. Exercise 6. Okay, so saya akan save dekat dalam ni. Click on next. From the list below, select the output. Okay, I want the output for the PCB and schematic as well. Next, export the BOM. Okay, click on just yes, we want them to be export together. And then the PCB print out here multi-layer composite. Okay, so make sure the surface mount, the bottom and the design views double-sided as well. Okay, the design views selected lah, but defaultly dia akan selectkan pada you. Okay, and then click on top layer, right click on it and then create final. Okay, so do you wish to create a final artwork set? So this section we remove all current print setting. Okay, so kita nak top layer dia lah yang diutamakan, prioritize. Okay, so click on top layer, bottom layer. Okay, so they will be automatically checked for each of the layers lah. Bottom layer, 6 screen overlay, the solder mask print. Okay, so semua akan select benda yang sama. Okay, and then click on next. So additional setting, this just let them be just the setting for your output of your PDF tadi lah. You nak grayscale ke, nak color ke, so biar color lah, cantik sikit. Okay, structure setting, biar final step, okay, finish. And then your PDF file will be generated. Just wait for a moment before it pops out. Okay. Alright, so I already have my my PDF file here, but basically you can look under under the text document here. Okay, Camtastic document .gbl, .gtl, .gto, .txt, the 4 files which is important for you to have for before submitting to the fabricator. Okay, and this is my file lah. Okay, the schematic print. This is my schematic. Okay. So these are the components, semua ada dekat sini. PCB prints, this is PCB layout. Okay. Yang ni tadi schematic, yang ni PCB pula. So this is how your PCB will looks like. Top layer, bottom layer, components. Right, nets, everything is there lah. Alright, and then the BOM means that the bill of materials ni dia punya komponen-komponen, list of components dia lah. Okay, keep out layer, drill, where to drills, drill guide, bottom pad, top pad. Okay, so this is the Gerber file basically, the things that what I intended for you to learn today lah. So if you look at the title of this lecture, bus I/O circuit and producing the fabrication files using Altium. So the bus I/O circuit is the circuit that we designed just now, and producing the fabrication files using Altium CAD is these things that we are doing now lah. So now for this project, you have your fabrication output, which comes from the circuit of exercise that you have done just now. So I'll save my work here. So this is my schematic. This is my PCB. Okay, these are the output files, Camtastic 1 and Camtastic 2. Okay, tak boleh ubah, tak tahu kenapa. Okay, so that is the arrangement lah sebenarnya. Right, and then the files, if I want to show them to you, so I'll open up my directory where I save my work, which is on the desktop under my exercise 6. So you can find here exercise6.pdf. So this is where the PDF will be stored. Okay, so you can change the directory of the files where you want to save them during, just now lah saya ada tunjukkan macam mana nak pilih dia punya folder and everything. Okay, so this is your schematic PCB Camtastic 1 and 2. And this is your project, of course, and then this is your PDF, your Jibber file, fabrication output. So you just send this file to your fabricator, email or whatever method they're using. So from this file here, okay, so daripada file ni bila dia buka, so dia dapat semua benda ni lah. Okay, the schematic print macam mana, how does the PCB looks like, okay, and then where to drill, where to place the connections between the interconnections of the components, the ground, the wire size, semua ada dalam ni. So that is what we learned today lah. First one to design this thing, second one to obtain this PDF file. Okay, so basically that is what you need to know about today's session. Means that you have covered two things on the designing using bus, and then to convert them to become Jibber file, output file, drill files and everything. So that should cover for task. You are already task 5, task 6 and task 7, I think, yes, yeah. So 2 tasks has already been covered, which will be proceed throughout this week and next week lah. Okay, and then there is one more left, which is the design process of your own library, yang itu kita akan buat minggu depan. Okay guys, okay or not?
Okay sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, kalau okay, so alhamdulillah. Kalau tak okay, as usual, I will upload my videos later on for you to proceed with your reference. Or basically, if you just follow the steps of my slides here, then you should be okay. Sebenarnya tak ada okay, it is a very straightforward steps lah. Straightforward of designing steps. You boleh follow satu persatu from my notes ni, then dia senang je sebenarnya benda ni. But of course, you have to learn lah macam mana nak buat. Kalau you tak cuba buat, then you will not know. Alright. Okay, so do you guys have any question?
No, sir.
Okay, so if there are no questions, then I'll stop here. Okay, so you guys can go for some maybe breakfast time or whatever that you want to do lah. Okay, so I'll stop the session now. I'll download the attendance list first. Okay, it's already there. Alright, just a reminder for those who hasn't submitted any of the tasks, okay? Okay, might be that you haven't submitted all of your tasks from task 1 until task 5, or some part of your assignment lah. Ada yang belum hantar task 5, ada yang belum hantar task 4. So please submit them as soon as possible, okay? So that you will have your marks for each of the respective tasks lah. Kalau tak ada kalau tak ada submission, then automatically the marks will be 0. So kesian lah, okay? Kesian, sayang, alright? Because supposedly, if you proceed with the submission on time, it is very easy for you to get A on my part lah. Untuk PCD ni nak dapat A senang sebenarnya. So rugi kalau you tak target for A. So for those who hasn't submit, please submit them, right? And then okay, another minute for the planning for this subject. So this week we'll be doing Jibber and bus, but we have covered both of these basically these topics already, Jabber and file. So next class you'll be having task 6 and task 7, task 6 and your pop quiz. Okay, so I'll be doing a pop quiz. Pop quiz is just an what we call it as a testing of your knowledge on PCB lah. Okay, so there will be the marks will not the marks will be not taken for your what we call it for your quiz. Yeah, because the real quiz will be held somewhere around next week lah. So this week saya akan fokus dekat pop quiz. Saya akan bagi you soalan, you try buat. Once you are okay, then baru kita proceed dengan quiz yang betul lah. So pop quiz ni tak ada markah apa-apa pun. Quiz ni yang ada markah nanti. So we will focus on this one. This two lah, Jabber and Bas for task 6, task 7 and our pop quiz with quiz. That is for this week and next week, sir. Okay, so that is my plan for you guys to. Okay, we are already in week 6, so basically about 2 or 3 weeks left before you can move on with AutoCAD from the electrical section. Okay, so make sure you submit all the assessment. Itu je lah, submit assessment then you should be fine. Okay. Alright, so last chance. Any question? Ada soalan nak tanya? Okay, so I assume there are no questions. I think I will end the session here. Inshallah, I'll see you on the next session. And then please be alert on the messages that I'll be sharing with you guys through our WhatsApp group lah. Kalau saya suruh buat task ke apa, then you just follow the task, follow the things that I've stated lah. Okay. So I'll end the session here. Inshallah, I'll see you next session. Assalamualaikum and good morning. Thank you guys.
Salam, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Salam, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Sama-sama.
Thank you, sir.
Sama.
Thank you, sir.